Hey, it's finally my birthday. I somehow reached 23. Honestly, when I first turned 22, I was expecting myself to get murdered or assassinated by the time before I reached 23, but I managed to survive and overcome all the challenges that have been brought to me, not just by the gods and goddesses, but also, I suppose, by each and every individual that tried to challenge me. And I managed to beat everyone. I beat everyone and overcame them, and I overcame every single challenge which I reached. And it's kind of hard for me to process how much I've managed to accomplish, from learning magic to learning how to teleport, also time traveling and all these other abilities, and literally doing stuff that I thought was impossible. Yet somehow I'm still alive, and not only am I still alive, but I'm stronger than I've ever been in my entire life. I finally overcame the state I was in as a child, and surpassed it, which was the first time in my life I was able to. Battle Frenzy is literally the best legendary infantry attack skill in the game. It gives you a 60% chance for 31.5% plus subject to change percentage attack every single round. So across 8 rounds, that's literally a compound of, like, let's say 1 plus 31.5% times 8, which is like 3.4, like, let me think, 3.18, like 350% of round 1 attack. And then if you stack that on top of skills like Demeter, or even something like Bertrand Guesclin, and particularly a heavily armoured Legion with Romeo and Juliet, where each time your front troops take damage, you get a 7% to 7.7% with Divine Aura level 1 Awakening buff. Yeah, it's going to give you a serious amount of damage, even if you're in a civilization like Empire Dragon or Fertile Crescent, where infantry only has like between 50 to 65 out of 100 attack for that troop type. It's literally such a good skill. And what's the next one? There's another infantry hero skill as well, which gives you 100% chance forceful assault to deal maximum of like 101.5%, 101.5 real damage to your enemies, each enemy troop every round, which is also significantly good, especially if you're using it in conjunction with something like Heisman Zuher, and pairing that with something like Hatshepsut, maybe Isis, and Richard Lionheart, because by turn 8 that's going to be an exponential real damage increase of 101.5 to the power of 8, 101.5 times, I think, level 15 of Divine Aura. Yeah, it's 101.5 times 1.203 to the power of 8 by round 8, which could be around 900 plus damage by turn 8. So, yeah, and that's also disincluding the real damage gemstones you can use as well, and obviously your token increasing the amount that your quick skill real damage is going to do on the enemy troop. So yeah, like, these legendary exclusive skills are particularly good. And once you reach Castle 32 and Lord level 96, you can equip them into the first spot, literally make all your heroes like cream of the crop. I suspect with the third skill spot now added as of like 2 days ago, you can literally close the gap between you and a mammoth, and I feel like if you had 2 to 3 million legions that were properly maximised and with like full airship cabins, you could actually defeat 6 to 8 million legions, like somewhat commonly. Like there's no legion in this game that's definitively invincible. There are steamroller legions, but the cost of them is that your other legions are not going to have heroes that frankly use that amount of damage. So yeah, I personally prefer to keep it spread out rather than, and using unique legions rather than just throwing it all into one legion like many people do. Also, there just seems to be a lack of creativity and like quite a high amount of stagnation in cross-kingdom groups 1 to 3. I can't say for cross-kingdom 4 plus, but because of leaning towards like a high amount of PvP and like a high amount of troop size because of all the updates that have gone on in the past year and a half, what's happened is that people are just leaning towards stuff like Ramses, which kills legions within like 1 to 2 rounds, and Katori Hanzo, which kills legions within 2 to 3 rounds pretty commonly. Or really slow legions with like Pandora that basically just over time will wear out the enemy legion. But honestly, it's pretty boring, and I kind of missed the meta being able to utilize stuff like Hippolyta. When I'm using Hippolyta without attack potions, even if she's at 5 stars, I'm only going to be doing like between 200 to 400 damage on an enemy legion that has like say double or triple my power, which to me is very disappointing, because I actually enjoy using those kind of risky legions that can be killed very quickly but can also wipe out the enemy legion quickly. And at Castle 21 to 24 in Kingdom 33 back in I'd say June, July, August 2020, Hippolyta and Atlanta and all these other troop types, back when Lady Almira gave you a every turn increase attack by a certain amount, attack buff, they were being utilized, like offensive heroes was being used a lot more. But nowadays, like if I'm using like say Shang Yu in Fertile Crescent, it really isn't like good for aggro, even if I've made him 3 stars and his token +2. And I literally have a level 7 gemstone, and I'm only doing like 100 damage on the enemy legion by round 2, and by like round 8 on even an infantry I'm only doing like 300 to 400 damage, which is terribly low because the troop size on Castle Virtues nowadays is like I say 3,500 per troop, so it just really isn't sustainable. Like nowadays, if you have lower legion power than your enemy and less avatars to use an offensive legion, which I find is very unfairly unbalanced. A proper meta, you want to have legions that you can utilize slow, like slow legions that last 7 to 8 rounds, or like longer than the rounds show, and also legions that can have quick kills and like be like mid-game Hippolyta ending enemy legion by like round 4 to 6. But currently that facet of the game is kind of being ignored, and heroes like even like Marco Polo and Marcus Aurelius have been literally pushed out of being effective. Like nonetheless I use them, but like they should definitely be more damage to each troop type rather than tilting it towards this kind of like late game stagnant like meta that's currently happening. And honestly it's pretty boring. Like you're fighting a top player, right, and they'll use offensive legion, like one of the few that is actually effective nowadays, and just you'll lose like 2,800 troops to airships immediately because it's so maxed out, and then they'll just wipe you up. Whereas the other way around, if you're a smaller legion attacking a larger legion and you're using like Hippolyta or Shang Yu or something like that, it's like you don't have enough defense, because at level 31 to 33 your defense exceeds like 300% with the military technology. So there's this really lopsided lack of defense and too much HP for smaller players fighting larger players now. which really is like quite boring to be honest, and also just the lack of community in the game currently is kind of appalling. Like the standards are very low right now, and there's not really many teams that know how to lead currently, and it's just kind of like the game has lost its glory days since 2020. So yeah, certainly we need to start finding influencers and inspirers who start playing the game more efficiently and actually playing it for enjoyment rather than, I guess, feeling enslaved and being bound by all the drama, which the drama doesn't really bind you, it's just kind of like, it only binds you if you let it affect you and you get involved in it. But yeah, I don't know, it just feels like the people who aren't involved in drama don't want to talk to other people, and the people that are involved in drama do talk to other people, but it's not really anything productive. So yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Enjoy watching me open more exclusive legendary hero skills and equipping them on speculating how I'm gonna equip them at Castle 32. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you are diligent with all the events and continue to enjoy this game. Also, one last thing, never feel trapped by any game you play or circumstance. If you start feeling like that, I want you to leave the situation rather than continue. Thanks for listening, have a good day wherever you are. Here's pictures and videos from my birthday, which is June 21st, Tuesday 2022. Yeah, I finally turned 23, so yeah, enjoy the pictures.